On this show, I'm wearing the bathrobe and we keeping it super duper real. What's up? I'm Sid Fly, you're watching Alt Fly, and this episode is just answering some questions. Why the fuck is Donald Trump president? And how the fuck did Tekashi69 become the king of New York? I answer two ways. First off, I don't fucking know. Y'all voted for him. And number two is, I don't live in New York. Y'all do. Huh? And they get mad at my answers. Let me tell you why I'm even doing this show. Rob fucking loves Tekashi69. And Donald Trump, he's our president. Shit, Donald Trump's probably asking, how the fuck did I become president? Whatever. They both got to just turn that shit off, man. If it wasn't for Donald Trump, I would have no way of being president. Right? Nothing against Obama. He was only half black. And then I do have some skeletons in my closet. Now I'm gonna show you all the keys and how they mentally manipulated themselves to the top of the charts or to being POTUS. Come fly with me. Okay. First, let me introduce y'all to Tekashi69, the rapper with the rainbow colored hair and a rainbow colored grill. He's the new hot dude around who's making all the controversy by saying he's a blood and don't have to check in any city he comes to. He claims he's the king of New York. A lot of people are upset. I claim he is the king of New York because he ain't been the king of New York since 50 Cent like 2004, 2005. And whoever's the most controversial in New York is the king of New York. That's my opinion. The queen of New York is Cardi B. Donald Trump, do I need to explain who Donald Trump is? Y'all know who Donald Trump is? You're fired. So, let me show you how these guys got to this point. First, you gotta speak to and rally your fan base. Some people might call it hyper-localization. First off, you gotta know the newest technology and reach out through that technology to these people. Whether it's through Twitter for Donald Trump, or whether it's through the video gamer system Twitch that Tekashi69 used, you gotta understand, it's a big part of America that feel like they're underappreciated or feel like they don't fit in. And really, everybody just want to be a part of something. And what these guys did was reach out to those guys and say, hey, I'm the voice of the people that's not being spoken for. How Trump did it was, he used Twitter. He said, hey look, Obama used social media to get all these young kids voting again. I'm gonna use social media to talk to people directly and ain't gotta worry about these media outlets to help flip states like Pennsylvania and Michigan to his side. He got people that said, I don't care about politics. And Tekashi got people that said, I don't care about rap. They cared about old heads that said millennials wasn't worth shit. And what he did was, he's like, I'm gonna speak for you. Come follow me and be a Tekashi69 fan. I call him Tekashi. Because it's not like either one of them is the hottest rapper out there or our best political mind out there. But you know what? They know how to rally people who feel like they're not being talked to and keep hyping these guys up. Get a fan base behind you, and then you move on to step two. So as you notice, I'm a lot more hammered than I was in the first take, but it's okay. So step two is all about be bigger than life. Make yourself a character. A man is a person, and a man can be killed. But an icon can never die. So what these guys say is, hey, first off, let me change up my hair a little bit. I'm gonna look like Kirby with a bulletproof comb over, or I'm gonna be rainbow bright with all these colorful ass hairs and this colorful ass grill. That's a symbol for something. It's a symbol that I'm not an average person, I'm the best.
And I loved film and I love being who I am, you know what I'm saying, and being Tekashi69, and the fans and the supporters just fell in love with Tekashi69 himself, the character.
Similar to how Captain America has the stars and stripes and Superman has the big S on his chest, it's a symbol. On top of that, they go, hey, I'm gonna say the most outlandish thing ever and make people respond to it. Because when people respond to the most outlandish shit that I say, it goes back to the narrative I'm saying. You guys don't like me because I'm great. You're trying to keep me down. Because it's 6ix9ine this and 6ix9ine that. Because the more outlandish shit you say, the more people are gonna disagree with you. And that just feeds into your narrative. You've been telling your fan base for the longest that they don't like us. They don't like me, and I represent you. So when they don't like me, they don't like you. Now I'm going, hey, the same things you're mad about, I'm mad about. Y'all don't care about us. We don't get to speak. There's no one to talk to my segment of America. So when a guy comes on and go, I'm the king of New York, I don't gotta check in with none of these bloods when I come across the country. But when I go, hey, all y'all old Republicans ain't doing enough for the country, ain't never run the business, I'm gonna make America great again, and someone says no, then you can always go, look, they're hating on what we're doing. And that's how I get people to follow. I've already started mentally manipulating you by pulling you in, and I go on the Breakfast Club and talk shit to Charlamagne and say, these dudes got kids. They spend their time talking to me. There's a lot of people out there that feel the same way, feel oppressed and feel down. It just helps. Breed the hate and make people hate you. Embrace the hate. So when someone says, Joe, you gotta check in when you come to my city, all of a sudden that person's giving you more media publicity. Because what you gotta remember is, it's all about the major media outlets. And when the major media outlets react to my fan base that I've been building up on an underground level, then now my fan base goes, you're right. They've never liked us, they never cared about us, and now they're trying to keep us down. Because us is Tekashi. Us is Donald Trump. Really? Really? Now, you realize we never had this word trolling 10 years ago. So back in 2009, when Joe Budden was a little bit more tech savvy than all the other rappers in the game, he started to troll people. Back then, we didn't even have the word trolling. That's what got him punched in the mouth by Wu-Tang Clan and Raekwon, right? Take shots at everybody. The last step is, and this might be the most important step, you have to play dumb, but really be smart. One of the biggest things that stick out about Trump69 is a lot of people call him dumb. When people think you're dumber than they are, they don't try to outthink you. I call this the Kaiser Sose technique.
The greatest trick the devil ever pulled was convincing the world he didn't exist.
If you listen to Tekashi, you hear he don't have the best vocabulary. He uses a lot of gangster and hood jargon. Or whether it's Donald Trump going, I'm gonna build a wall and make Mexico pay for it. Now you got Democrats or older Republicans going, this is totally stupid. But the key is, they're doing this to make you feel smarter. They're not dumb, they're playing you. Let's look at 6ix9ine on the Breakfast Club, right? What he did was intentionally get underneath Charlamagne's skin, so that later in the show he can be like, I'm under his skin.
Now listen to this, right? Now listen to this, right? Mm-hmm. You the type that you want to see controversy, so you gonna be like, go in there, you tough, right?
No, I don't.
Now, but listen to this, right? Like some people that say they walk in, I'm not gonna let you trick me into taking an L. I don't take no L's. That's why I think that's why people hate me, because I'm so arrogant and I'm so, but it's just me being like, yo, this is the truth, this is the facts. People hate the facts.
You have these people that have decades of experience being in radio, but he was able to control the conversation. Donald Trump always controls the conversation.
We know the gangs and the heads of the gangs and the gang members. Those people are gone.
But
and that's
that,
a huge number. No, it's not.
But that's Jeb Bush's policy. I mean, essentially,
I don't know anything about Jeb Bush. He wasn't building a wall. Jeb Bush wasn't building a wall. Jeb Bush wasn't making strong borders. And I'm not knocking Jeb Bush, but I was with him for a long time.
If you ever just stop and think and go, hey, Trump is using this technique to get to here, and 6ix9ine is using this technique to get to here, then sooner or later, they'll be gone. But instead, no. You're being dumb, thinking that you're outsmarting them, playing right into their hands, and you're feeding their fan base.
Give us a question.
Don't be rude. No, I'm not going to give you a question. I'm not going to give you a question.
Can you state categorically?
You are fake news.
Sir,
go ahead.
Can you
fake news. You're an old rapper. You see how they throw that at us? Because by doing that, it doesn't stop mainstream media from saying, hey, anything. But what it does is make their fan base go, you're right. They're an old head. They're an old rapper. They don't like us. Or they go, oh yeah, I understand that. That's fake news. They're trying to shut down Donald Trump. You play right into what they expect, and that's you to be emotionally charged. Look like you're dumb, and let mainstream media boost you to new levels and help to build your fan base. So in conclusion, the King of New York and the President of the United States have mentally manipulated all y'all stupid motherfuckers. Facetiousness. And some people watching this right now that are gonna use these techniques to mentally manipulate other motherfuckers. Good! Just give me a shout out. I don't care. Don't forget to like and share and subscribe to youtube.com/OptimumFilms and turn on your notifications so you know when a new show come out. I'm Sid Fly. You're watching Alt Fly. Hope you enjoyed your flight number 69, crashing in the Trump Tower.